Hello, Nick Jones here, the visually impaired personal trainer, coming today from the Lakeside Fitness Studio to bring you my new series, the Strengthen and Tone at Home. The format of these sessions are going to be visually impaired friendly. Okay, so today is going to be an ab session. You don't need any equipment for this at all, really. Do 3 rounds per move. However, if you are new to exercise or newish to exercise, feel free to only do 1 or 2 of the rounds, and then in a spare round, do some jogging on the spot, some star jumps, or just go and have a drink and relax and breathe, okay? And then join back in when you feel you can. And if you do like the sound of that series, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Nick Jones PT, for more episodes like that. Apart from that, please read the disclaimer in the description box below. Then come and join me outside and let's start the workout. Okay, we're going to start by getting the torso nice and warmed up. You're going to stand on your feet.
Let's go.
And then all you're going to do is just rotate your upper body. You're going to twist around to your chest to face the right, twist around for your chest to face the left. So it's just like this kind of torso swing and twist. Just to warm up the back, warm up the abdomen, and we'll keep going from there. If you have just come from one of the other episodes in the Strength and Tone series looking to turn, say, your leg session into an LBT session by coming to this episode, feel free to kind of skip the warm-up and go straight on with the workout. Next up, you're just going to stay standing and just swing your arms side to side. Just doing a little bit for the upper body if it's not warm already, because there is a plank coming. Next up, just swing your arms forwards and backwards. So kind of like an exaggerated marching arms. Again, just get some blood moving, get the upper body working. Then next up, we're going to do a further warm up for the back. You're going to put your palms on the sides of your thighs and then just slide down to touch one knee, slide down to touch the other knee. And then just keep repeating, so you're just sliding sideways, warming up that back, warming up the obliques. Getting ready for this ab session.
Rest.
Next up, you're going to lie on your mat, on your back, chest facing the ceiling or sky. Legs nice and bent, feet on the floor, and then just roll your knees down towards one side, roll your knees down towards the other side, keeping your back nice and still on the mat. So your back and shoulders just stay on the mat, just roll your knees to one side, roll your knees to the other side. It's a really nice active stretch for the back if you get a stiff lower back first thing in the morning. Then let's get ready for this ab session. Your first move, what you're going to do is stay in this position. Keep the legs bent like they are, but just lift your legs up into the air. Hands gently supporting the head, chin away from the chest. And then just lift your shoulder blades on and off the floor. So you're doing a crunch. This is your bog standard crunch. Super simple move, but very effective if done correctly. You want to make sure you're not pulling on your head. Keeping that chin away from the chest, your hands are just gently supporting the head, and you're just trying to lift your rib cage on and off the floor.
Halfway there.
Imagine a piece of string between your sternum and pelvis, and you're trying to shorten that piece of string. Keeping the legs in the air with a big bend in them helps increase the contraction in the abs.
10 seconds.
However, you can put your feet down on the floor if you're feeling it anywhere else apart from your abs. Okay, rest there. 15 seconds rest. Get your legs on the floor to give the hip flexors a break. Then we're going to go back in with the same move, round number 2. Again, we're sticking with the same move and doing lots of rounds on the same move.
Let's go.
Just to help out with anyone visually impaired out there. So you don't have to keep thinking about the next move coming. We're just going to hit one move and then hit it multiple times. And again, remember, if you're new or newish to exercise, only do 1 or 2 of the rounds. And then either just take a breather in that third round or hit some stretches, or feel free to jump up and do like some star jumps or some jogging on the spot to burn a few extra calories. Completely up to you. But apart from that, make sure the chin away is away from the chest, head looking straight up at the sky or ceiling, hands gently supporting the head, just lifting that rib cage on and off the floor. Rest there. Round 2 done. Now we're going to go into round 3. So we're resting at the moment. But just remember to have a really big pause, big squeeze at the top of the move. Really get the maximum contraction possible in those abs.
Let's go.
So let's go. So just remember, this is your optional third round. Hit the third round if you still feel good. But if you want to take it a bit steady and you're a bit new to exercise, just hit the 2 rounds. But I'm always trying to include those extra rounds, like the extra options to make it harder, so there's always room to improve. I like to set any workout I almost like to try and set it a little bit too tough, so you have that room for improvement. Because if you're able to just do the workout easily, chances are, well, you're not getting the most bang for your buck.
10 seconds.
So final round on these crunches, 5 seconds to go. Big pauses, big squeezes. Rest there. Next move, you're going to go back of the hands to the outside of the bum. Arms nice and straight to support the back. Nice big bend in your legs, and then just lift your knees towards your chest.
Let's go.
Let's go. So these are your leg raises. So a nice bend in your legs. Back of the hands underneath and sort of on the outside of your bum. Arms dead straight. Make sure those elbows are kind of locked out underneath you. That will help support the back. And then just slowly peel the knees towards your chest. And kind of peel a few vertebrae off the ground from the bottom of the spine up. So just lifting those hips an inch or 2 into the air at the top, not too high. And the trick is with this one is to go nice and slowly. Really brace your tummy, like kind of pulling that tummy button, and imagine you're trying to get into a pair of jeans that are one size too tight. 2, 1, rest there. Round 1 done. So the first move, the crunches, kind of works more the upper abs. This one hits more the lower abs. So we're going to go into round 2, and remember your options, okay? If you're finding it too tough, you can take as much rest as you want. Let's go. But if you want more of a challenge, stick with the timing, stick strictly to the timing, go for the 3 rounds per move, up to you. Also, if you notice on my legs, the bend in my legs is staying the same throughout the whole range of motion. So I'm not straightening the legs more at the top and bending them more at the bottom. This way that's going to make the kind of quads activate. You want to keep like a 45-degree angle at the knee the whole time. When your heels touch the floor and when your knees are up near your chest, you kind of want that 45-degree angle. Go super duper slowly. If you're finding it a bit too easy, you don't want to use any momentum. So resting there. Third and final round, optional third round, remember. So you can either jump up, hit some star jumps for a bit of an extra calorie burn. 2, 1, let's go. Or stick with the ab move, or you can just hit a few stretches or something if you like in this third round. Like hit a few stretches you know that you like. Up to you. Apart from that, just hit this third round and let's keep going. Bonus round, third round.
Halfway there.
That's it, and just go super duper slowly. The slower you go, the more you'll feel it in those abs. You want to use as little momentum as possible. But if you're finding it hard, go a little bit faster, but to optimize it, go nice and slowly.
Rest.
Okay, your next move is going to be the ab bicycle. So you're going to hit the top of the crunch, like the move from the first round, except then you're going to bicycle your legs and then go opposite elbow to opposite knee. So as that knee comes up, you're going to bring the opposite elbow across to that knee and then just switch over and just keep bicycling the legs and then keep twisting opposite elbow to opposite knee. Just twist and move. So you're almost holding the top of the crunch the whole time, keeping your chin away from the chest, head looking straight up at the ceiling so you're not cranking on the neck. This move is potentially the toughest, okay? And it should be. If it isn't, and you're finding it easy, chances are you're not doing it correctly, okay? You want to make sure you're really tensing those abs, hitting the top of that crunch. And what I'm actually looking for is looking for you to need to take rest. That tells me you're contracting your abs hard enough and you're doing the workout properly. That's it, we're resting. And next up, round 2, same move. Again, make sure you put your legs down in the rest and put your head down in the rest. Utilize the 15-second rest.
Let's go.
Now let's go again. Hit the top of the crunch, chin away from the chest, head looking straight up at the ceiling or sky. Gently support the head with the hands, and then just opposite elbow to opposite knee as you bicycle the legs. Your abs should be really burning now. Again, focus on that mind-muscle connection with the abs. And just twist and move.
Halfway there.
Again, this is a really hard move. Okay, so if you are new to exercise, I'm fully expecting you to only maybe do even 1 round. At a push do 2. But, and then, you know, remember your options. Rest there. Okay, bonus round, 3rd round. So remember those options. If 3 rounds is going to be too much for you, you could jump up, hit some star jumps or something, or jog. Or hit some stretching, or just grab a drink and wait for the next move. Up to you. Okay, let's go, go, go. 3rd and final move. 3rd and final round, sorry, on this move. Don't want to get you too excited. And that's it. Keep that chin away from the chest. Make sure you're just working those abs and you're not feeling it in that neck. You should be resting that neck in the gaps. But apart from that, let's just finish it off and finish strong. Really burn up those abs. You've got about 10 seconds remaining. Just do what you can in the time. 5 seconds. Rest there. Next up is going to be your plank. So what you're going to do is you're going to roll onto your front. You're going to have your hands, wrists, forearms, elbows touching the floor. Then none of the rest of your body apart from your toes.
Let's go.
And then you're just going to hold it. And of course, we're doing 3 rounds. 45 on, 15 off, 45 on, 15 off like normal. Except on this one, I'm going to give you an optional extra challenge of ignoring the rest. So you can just stay up in the plank if you like during the rest. That's what I do. So I'm going to demonstrate the harder option. But if you want to take the rest, take the rest. Take the 15 seconds rest and then jump back in when you can. But apart from that, you need your elbows directly underneath your shoulders.
10 seconds.
And you want your hips in a nice line with your shoulders as well. You don't want your hips to go below your shoulders. You don't want to kind of sag with your back. Otherwise, you'll feel it in the lower back. And we want this all to be in the abs. You want to brace that tummy, hold your bum up. So we are in the optional rest at the moment. But what you can do is, even if you can't do a 2-minute 45 plank, you can always just ignore the first rest and just see how long you can plank for. Let's go again if you took the rest. And then it's a case of you can track it over time, basically. There's no strict rules on this. Just, you know, as long as the form's good, I'm happy. So you don't want that bum below the shoulders, but also you don't want it too high. However, if you are feeling it at all in your lower back, I do actually get some of my clients sometimes to lift the bum slightly above the shoulders, and this just takes the pressure out of the back a little bit. And apart from that, just hold on tight, grit your teeth, get through it. As soon as we finish this big long plank, we'll go into the stretches. 3, 2, 1, optional rest. Keep going if you can. Into the 3rd round. If you took your rest, 3, 2, 1, into the bonus round. 3rd round, here we go to the finish. If 3 rounds is too much for you, feel free to go and start hitting some stretches, or you can jump up onto your feet and start hitting some calorie burning exercises like some jogging on the spot, some high knees, some star jumps, whatever. But apart from that, hold on tight. We're at 2 minutes 20 at the moment. We're after 2:45 is the magic number. 15 seconds to go. I'll just count you down now. You know what to do.
10 seconds.
Just hang on in there. 10 seconds. 5 seconds.
Rest.
Okay, relax there and just sort of have a breather however you want. I hit a bit of a child's pose here, where your kind of hands are together, arms nice and straight above your head, and sink back towards your heels on knees. But apart from that, we're going to hit a nice stretch for the abs and we'll be done. Okay, so if you go onto your back, pull your arms and legs nice and long and thin. So try and pull yourself as long as you can. Feet as far away from you as you can and hands as high above your head as you can. Have them together. Pull yourself long and thin. Suck in the tummy as hard as you can and you should get a nice stretch through your abs. Just hold that for a few seconds. If you need breathers and go back in, that's absolutely fine. But apart from that, that's going to be a wrap for us on the abs. So I've got more coming in this series like that. I've also got all the other muscle groups for strengthening and toning, like upper, lower as well. Feel free to go check them out. And if you did enjoy that, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Ask me some questions in the comments below. And thank you very much for watching and see you in the next episode.